see if any of you know this.
D.
No. Is everybody really familiar with the lockbox?
A.
Yeah, A. A lockbox belongs to your bank, the business's bank. And when customers send in their payments to you, they send it to a PO box, and they think they're sending it to your company, but they're really sending it to a PO box that belongs to your bank. And that way the bank can deposit the money in your account very quickly, and then they send you a report telling you what payments they received from your customers. So you get the money in your bank account very quickly, but also there's no opportunity for your employees to steal anything from the payments if it goes directly to the bank. And so the incorrect statement here is that the PO box belongs to the company. It doesn't belong to the company, it belongs to the bank. But when I worked for a big manufacturing company, we used a bank lockbox, and that type of system worked really well. Okay, another thing we didn't really talk about much was electronic data interchange. So where we were talking, for example, about the payment packet, you do everything like that, but you do it all electronically. All the communication between the vendor and the company takes place electronically. So for electronic data interchange, which of the following statements is incorrect?
D.
D is in dog?
Yes.
No, that's actually a correct statement.
Would be A.
No.
B.
B is in boy. Yeah. The retailer electronically sends an invoice to the supplier. The retailer doesn't invoice the supplier invoices the retailer. So they have it backwards, so that's an incorrect statement. Okay, which of the following is not a reason why paying by check is an important internal control?
D.
Actually, no. One of these is incorrect.
C.
Yeah. The purchasing agent doesn't sign the check, the treasurer signs the check. And the purchasing agent doesn't even review the supporting documentation, the accounting department does, so. Purchasing agent isn't involved in this. Okay, here's a petty cash fund established with a $600 balance. It currently has $17 of cash in it and the following tickets. So I'll just split my screen again here for a moment. So the tickets are $100 and $285 and $80, and the cash that's left in the box is $17. So the total would be $482. It's supposed to have an impressed balance of $600, so they're $118 short. So, which of the following would be included in the journal entry?
A.
Yes. Good. A debit to cash short and over for $118 because they're short cash. 118, that would be a debit. When a check is issued, the party, I guess we didn't cover this, but maybe you know. When a check is issued, the party who is paying the cash is referred to as the what?
A. Is it maker?
Yeah, it's the maker. The maker of the check, yeah. The bank statement, what? Which of these statements would be true?
D.
Yeah, D as in dog. It's not necessarily mailed. These days it could just be sent as an email attachment or something. And it used to be that it always included physical copies of the canceled checks, but these days usually that no longer happens. Okay, the last one here is kind of a tricky one. If you get one of these problems on the exam, they give you a bunch of data and it says, what is the adjusted book balance? So going through this data, you have to figure out what's a book adjustment and what's not. So they tell you the book balance is 6,500. That means before adjustments. And so then we have to see what would be a book adjustment here and in which direction. So the first two things, deposit in transit and outstanding checks, those would not be adjustments on the book side, those would be on the bank side. The bookkeeper recorded a $1,700 check is $17,200 in the payment of the current month's rent. So that would be an adjustment that would have to be made on the book side, and it would be a positive adjustment because they really did not pay out as much as the bookkeeper had recorded. So I would put, for the amount of the adjustment, I would put 17,200 minus 1,700. So it's a positive adjustment of 15,500. And the next couple of things involve the bank side. Then the customer's check was returned for $3,300 as non-sufficient funds. So that would be a book adjustment. That would be a negative adjustment for $3,300. And then the bank service charge is $80. That would be a book adjustment minus 80. So totaling those, we get 18,620 is the adjusted book balance. Okay, that's it.